Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Pedro Porro, Mbumo, Monet. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. That's defensive solidity for you. Monet, Baena. That's a good-looking pass. And the keeper is able to deal with the danger. Pedro, getting the ball forward. Good work from Spain to win back possession. Danger averted. Well, he keeps going. Guadio Kone.
To the owner of the green convertible car, the green convertible car, half-year reception, please return to your vehicle immediately. Thank you.
And perfectly positioned. Probably hoping to have regained possession. For the first half here.
Coming up at half-time, there will be a display from the police dog display team, so stay in your seats for that.
Teams back in position, second half underway. And he has options available. Dunk. João Pedro. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. David Beckham. And dealt with fairly easily by the keeper. Mbumo. Baena, promising ball. Must take the lead here. Now they can reset the defence. João Pedro, Lookman. Now got into position brilliantly. Gerrard, and a lot to like about this attack. Opportunity here. Can you believe it? With so little time left, surely that will be the winner. Amazing scenes here.
Well, just look at this again. It's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
So they restart the game, and time is running out.
Well, just listen to this crowd. They want a bit more. They know there's still plenty of time to find an equaliser. Surely they'll get another chance, maybe two.
Safely away. Vinicius Junior. João Pedro. It's with Vinicius Junior. And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time. And it's a victory for the visitors.
Ladies and gentlemen, a message from the sleepers after the debate in more than 3 out of town blocked as we use the ring road to find the British route home. Thank you.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. How's it going to go, Stuart?
This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
João Pedro. Lampard. Pedro. Real chance. A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game. Just what they were hoping to produce.
Well, just look at the defending here. They just don't read the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
1-0 then. Steven Gerrard. Moises Caicedo. Lampard with it. On to Messi. And Messi in full control. And Messi! It's in! They're looking really relaxed and confident. And not giving the opposition much of a look in.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a play he is.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. David Beckham. Frank Lampard. Messi. João Pedro. Deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Vinicius Junior. And the ball with Gerrard. Alex Baena. Messi. Simple catch, really. David Beckham. Vinicius Junior. Determined defending. Messi. Beckham. And danger dealt with for now. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time.
Coming up half-time, there'll be a display from the police dog display team, so stay in your seats for that.
So underway once again. Who will grab the stage in this second half? Could pull one back here. Well, not straightforward, but that was a chance to give themselves life.
And it was close, but if they're going to get back into this, they need to score from those sort of chances.
David Beckham. Samuel Eto'o. Who can he pick out? And clears the danger. And the keeper relatively in trouble. João Pedro. Pedro. Brazil now, and in with a real chance. Well, not clear yet. Defensive Brazilians there. Well-timed tackle. Ten minutes to go then. Gerrard. Baena. Well, we'll soon be hearing the final whistle, and this is a performance to forget about from the point of view of the visitors, Stuart.
Well, they've been second best, that's for sure, and the main problem's been in midfield, where they've been overrun at times. They just haven't been able to get enough possession. It's not been a good performance today.
Nicely out of there. And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors, that's the big story.
I hope you've enjoyed your trip to our stadium. Thanks for coming. Have a great day.
I don't think they deserved anything from the game. They need to get a better performance in next time out.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. What might we see today?
When looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Victor Osimhen. Can he take advantage? Well, that touched onto the frame of the goal. And a great clearance. Osimhen. And dealt with smartly. He read it quicker than anyone. Dunk. He's in behind. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, as you can see, it's a fairly simple finish in the end. But you still have to be in the right place, keep your composure and finish it off. And that's exactly what he did.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Wilfried Singo. And now back with the keeper. Really good interception. Oh, big opportunity! And the danger is averted. Oh, danger here. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Minch. On to Minch. So approaching half-time, and the visitors have a bit of work ahead of them. Stuart, your assessment?
Well, they've not had quite enough purpose to their attacking play so far. It's all been a bit too predictable. But in the second half, if they can get more support to their strikers and play with greater intensity, they can certainly turn this around.
Oh, it might be! There it is! Time to look up now, and that gives them a buffer.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
2-0 now, and back underway. The first half here comes to an end.
Now, just remind you that racism will not be tolerated in any form, and offenders will be removed from the stadium.
Well,
and
as they
may
get the
face
ball rolling
prosecution.
again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Baena. They need to get tighter. There it is! The goals keep coming! No stopping them today!
again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And when he gets up to it, he runs up the challenge, keeps his balance and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
3 goals without reply. Semenyo. Might be a chance here. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. And into the last 30 minutes now. Gerrard. Well, the attack has lost its momentum, and the keeper will collect. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Not the pass he had in mind. Pedro. And Eto. Here's Ademola Lookman. And he's through here. Just the tackle that was needed. Gordon. Good run, very much in control of the situation. It might be. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper has no chance. Fantastic finish.
Substitution time it is here. So the match has restarted, but you do feel that is that. Vinicius Junior. And they need to get tighter here. Alex Baena. And that will be all for this game anyway. And defeat for the visitors.
Ladies and gentlemen, the ice safety and security will be a 15-minute delay until the visiting supporters will have access to the exit gate. Thank you to the auto operator.
They need to do a lot of improvement before the next time out.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. What are your expectations for today?
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Pedro. Could be more trouble. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Vinicius Junior. João Pedro. Beckham.
Just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that
is. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Mbappe. Got to it easily, the keeper. Dunk. Midge. Vinicius Junior. A real opening now. They had to react and did. And he put it in. And quite simply, a wonderful chance was squandered. Beckham is with Vinicius Junior. Joao Pedro. Can he find the right pass? A good take under duress then. Now the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game.
Mr. Moon is in the building.
So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. They want that equaliser, but the passing remains smooth. But then the one that goes astray. Joao Pedro. Dunk. Is this the moment? Well, the keeper reacted. In it goes! At the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry.
Well, here we can see it again.
Goal for the
Normally, the first to
visitors.
point the finger at the
Number
goalkeeper,
10,
but I think it's a good
Kylian
initial
Mbappe.
save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
So back underway. One goal apiece here. Salah. This is Salah. Impressive build-up. Well, a bit of a hopeful strike. Not one to stretch the goalkeeper. Let's take the lead here. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, as you can see, he
Goal
hits
for
this
the
with so much
visitors.
power.
Number
Just look at the
17.
follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
This is very rare indeed. 3 substitutes coming on at the same time. And as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Well, he's certainly not alone.
Well, I'm not sure they deserve anything from this game.
Oh, but it runs for drama! Oh, even once more! Astonishing!
Well, here's the replay, and there's an
Goal for the
obvious
hosts.
deflection.
Number
Certainly enough to
3.
beat the keeper. He got a bit lucky there.
So underway again here, and this game is playing with our emotions. Lamine Yamal on the attack as there to be late excitement. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Steven Gerrard, Vinicius Junior, Nuno Mendes, Lookman, and there was the referee's whistle for full time. Even Steven here, they can't be
Ladies and
separated.
gentlemen,
We've
the
run
free
through
kick
to goals.
facing
And Stuart, interested to get your opponent.
Well, as we move to the real road, trying to switch to the close. Thank you.
A couple of outstanding individual performances. I really enjoyed that one.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. Your expectations?
Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Robinson. João Pedro. Now, options are plenty, but they dealt with the threat posed. Bellingham. It's with Porro. Palmer. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. And stopping the danger. Bellingham. Just cutting off the supply. Can he take advantage? And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, just look at his strength there. Comes off the challenge,
Number
just keeps
10,
his balance and finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Lookman. Eto. João Pedro. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Anthony. Well, it could be on for him here. Well, perhaps this time. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous man on the field. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half time.
Please host Mr. Moon is in the building.
And away they go again into the second half. Palmer, Robinson, Alex Baena, Cristiano Ronaldo. Not really the high percentage option to try your luck from there.
Well, his teammates aren't particularly happy. He was never going to score from there.
Modric. The ball with Luka Modric. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. Not the best clearance. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Lookman. Well, no stopping him. Palmer. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cole Palmer. And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. Well, radical change here from Real Madrid. 3 substitutes to come on at once. David Beckham. Gerrard. Vinicius Junior. Well, he's certainly not alone. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. And so into the final 5 minutes. The threat solving the problem. That is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of the scoreline.
Please remember there'll be 15-minute delay at the end of the game to allow visiting supporters to leave safely.
They didn't
Thank you.
deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Beckham. And scope for them to produce something exciting, but the danger averted for now. It might be. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. And the danger clear. Messi. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. João Pedro. Beckham. Lookman. David Beckham. Here's Ademola Lookman. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. And there it is. 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Just watch this again.
Goal for the
Bright, he's
hosts.
hungry and
Number
he's determined.
20.
That's a good finish.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Now, what can Lionel Messi do from here? Mane! Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Well, here it is
Goal
again.
for the
What's a
visitors.
perfect cross into the
Number
box this is.
27.
Just invited someone to attack it, and then it's a brilliant header by Mane. He really does attack the ball and makes just the right contact. That's a superb finish.
David Beckham. Gerrard. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Midge. David Beckham. Samuel Eto'o. And with that, the first half draws to a close.
Coming up at half-time, there will be a display from the police dog display team that's staying this piece for the van.
So underway once again. Who will grab the stage in this second half? Pedro. And the ball with Gerrard. David Beckham. Lookman. It's with Vinicius Junior. Gerrard. Here's Ademola Lookman. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Lionel Messi. promising avenue of attack favoured by Messi. Well positioned to clear. Beckham. And Eto. Very quick thinking there. Lampard. And the free kick here. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Can they grab the lead late on? That shot had more than a bit of oomph behind it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. He doesn't hit the target, but it was a very clean strike. Well, the fans are making so much noise here. They believe the winner's coming, but it needs a moment of inspiration for one of those players out on the pitch. What a finale we've got.
And the referee brings this contest to an end. It certainly was pulsating and
Just
put us
remember
on
there'll
the
be
edge of our
15
seats.
minutes delay
Stuart,
at the
your
end of the
take.
game
Well, it was
to
excellent
allow
entertainment.
visiting supporters to leave safely.
Played
Thank
at
you.
high intensity and goals as well. The draw is a fair reflection of how the game was played.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
To ease the pressure. Marco Asensio. Well, that was a very respectable effort from such a long way out.
Well, he hits it cleanly and it's a very good strike, but just not on target.
David Beckham. Dunk on the ball. Beckham. Steven Gerrard.
That's John Scott. Please make your way to the ticket office. You have your wife's ticket. Thank
Cutting
you.
it out. We need to get tighter here. That must take the lead here. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, here it is again.
Goal for Paris Saint-Germain.
Quick, incisive passing, clever movement,
Number 19.
and all done at pace, which led to a simple finish. That's a real joy to watch.
Are back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Pedro. Samuel. So approaching half-time, and the visitors have a bit of work ahead of them. Your assessment?
Well, it's been a fairly even first half so far, but they haven't shown enough creativity, particularly in midfield, where there's been too many negative passes. If they could get the ball into the front areas that little bit quicker, I think they'll get back into this.
Now, who can he play it to? No-nonsense clearance. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game.
Now, please remind you that racism will not be tolerated in any form, and offenders will be removed from the stadium and
So
may
back
face
underway here
prosecution.
into the second half. Vinicius Junior. Moving it nicely in search of a leveller. And he's done it! Parity again! A magnificent game unfolding.
Well, as you can see, it's
Goal
a fairly
for the
simple
visitors.
finish here. You
Number
still have to
12.
be in the right place, keep your composure and finish it off, and that's exactly what he did.
So in business once more on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. So Bosloy. Molina. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a
Goal
really
for
vital
Paris
ball played into the box,
Saint-Germain.
begging players to attack it.
Number
And then it's a
43.
superb header by Asensio. He just attacks the ball and makes good contact. What an excellent finish.
So there we have it. 2-1. Steven Gerrard. And on to Beckham. João Pedro. Now with Beckham. Making progress. Oh, a twitchy clearance. A bit disappointing in the end. Nico Williams. Not the pass he had in mind. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Williams. Attacking possibilities. Opportunity it is. Well, the pass got in the way. Mopping up defensively. David Beckham. Dunk on the ball. João Pedro. Beckham. On the ball in an attacking position, but they've got to do something positive quickly. Yamal. Real chance. It has to be, surely. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, you have to admire this
Goal
bit of
for
play.
Paris
Just look how he
Saint-Germain.
runs with the ball. He always looked in
Number
control,
10.
didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of the score.
Thanks for coming, everyone. From me, Gary, Nicholas, and everyone here at the stadium.
They
Hope you
really
have a great
struggle to get
day.
to grips with the game.
Bye-bye.
They always seem second to the ball, and then just a few mistakes at the back, and it's cost them. Poor performance all round.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Getting the ball forward. Keeping the ball moving. And nothing comes of it. And the keeper will get it right behind him. Clears it away.
Can the owner of the green convertible car, parked near reception, please return to your vehicle immediately? Thank you.
In a decent position. Easing the pressure there. Vinicius Junior. Gerrard. And he has options available. Not the best clearance. Problem solved for now. Jeremy Doku. Baena. Excellent run in possession. Dembele. And it might be. And there it is. The opening goal. 1-0. And they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, here it is.
Goal for Real
Hit through
Madrid.
the ball and
Number
get it on
10.
target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. David Beckham. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges.
With
It
the
is
prospect of
half-time
getting
here.
close, Mr. Moon is in the building.
Well, it is advantage Real after the first 45 minutes, but there's a long way from being settled. And he's made headway. Well, getting the timing completely wrong there, it must be said.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. He mistimes it and it ends up being a poor finish.
And Real come away with it. Is this the moment? And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on the victory course.
Yeah, here's the set-up play.
Goal
Well, it's a
for Real
great
Madrid.
back heel, isn't it? But
Number
there's still
6.
plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
2-0 now, and back underway. Vinicius Junior. It's with Vinicius Junior. Steven Gerrard. Now, options are plenty, but they dealt with the threat first. Oh, he's through here. A wasted opportunity here. Would have been a decent chance, but offside the verdict. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. And over the byline, goal kick coming up. Marc Guehi. Lampard with it. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Frank Lampard. Substitution for Real Madrid. Beckham. Here's Here's Ademola Lookman. Plenty of support here. Well, the pressure was on, but the keeper stepped up to deal with it. Better to try to keep it. Well, nearly there. This game almost over. And looking at the fans, Stuart, they appear to me to be more than a bit gutted. And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
You're absolutely
After the
right.
game,
They really struggled to get to
will find
the
their
game. They always seem
right
second to
wing
the ball, and then just a few mistakes at the back, and it's cost them. Poor performance all round.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. Tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Alex Baena. On the scent of something positive. That's the clearance that was needed. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Well, it did look promising for a bit. Can they take the lead? Diaz. Chances on. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, here's the replay. Watching him go past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Are back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Beckham. Here's Ademola Lookman. Now, who can he play it to? But the danger averted for now. Yamal. Oh, what an opportunity. Surely. And really bold goalkeeping to deal with the danger. Reflex action. Making sure nothing came of it. Yamal. Alex Baena. Good looking pass. And it might be. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. And that is the half-time whistle.
Coming up at half-time, there will be a display from the police dog display team, so stay in your seats for that.
So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Sandro Del Piero. Lookman. Pedro. Oh dear. Well, that's not one that's going to linger long in the memory.
Well, he had a go there. Nothing wrong with that. But he's got that all wrong.
Beckham. Eto. Real chance. And how well the keeper did.
Well, that's just exceptional. He reacted so quickly there.
Behind in the game, but now they have a corner. Well, you might say every goalkeeper's meat and drink. Nuno Mendes. Gerrard. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. I think he might feel he should have done better with that effort.
Not the best option taken there. A slight rush of blood, I think.
Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Beckham. Here's Ademola Lookman. That's a routine take. Baena. Moving forward effectively. Can he finish them off? In it goes! To increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them?
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal.
Number
Just look how
15.
well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Holland. 5 minutes left. Well, this game is almost in the history books, and it's not going to be one the visitors will want to remember for long, Stuart.
Well, there's been
And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors, that's the big story.
Thanks for coming, everyone. Remain Jeremy Nicholas and everyone here at the stadium.
I don't think they deserved any more from the game. They need to get a better performance in next time out.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And without doubt a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. What are your expectations for today?
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Pedro. There it is! The opening goal of this match, and what a start they've made!
Well, as you can see, it was a fairly simple finish in the end.
Number
You
5.
still have to be in the right place, keep your composure and finish it off, and that's exactly what he did.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Zinedine Zidane. Baena. Intercepted effortlessly. Oliver Baumann. And stopping the danger. Steven Gerrard. A routine save. Gerrard. Beckham. excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Oh, he's only gone and found the net! What purity of hit! Caught it absolutely perfectly!
Well, as you can see,
Goal
this
for the
catches
hosts.
everybody by
Number
surprise.
11.
Look where he is when he strikes it. That's a great goal.
Two 0 here, and the ball is moving again. Vinicius Junior. Lookman. Jeremy. Yamal. Promising move this from France. Well, he says it. Can he get one back? Well, it really wasn't a great effort, was it? So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match.
Would you cross-secretary please note Mr. Moon has left the building.
So off and running again, and there was a real gulf in class in the first 45. Will we see an improved effort from France in the second? Oh, big chance! In it goes! A 3-goal cushion! This is astonishing stuff!
Well, as you can see,
Goal
this
for
is
the
absolutely
hosts.
brilliant.
Number
He's such a
20.
good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Ronaldo. Now, who can he play it to? Can't miss, surely! So half an hour remaining. And Eto. Oh, surely! And watched on the way by the keeper. Easing the pressure there. Vinicius Junior. Ronaldo. Gerrard. Lookman. A real opening now. So, close one. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Pedro. Here's Ademola Lookman. And we've entered the final 5 minutes. And behind for a corner. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this
I hope you
outcome.
enjoyed your trip to our stadium. Thanks for coming.
They did
Our
most things
station
right.
and
Their
bye-bye.
attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Lookman. Well, the keeper calmly putting that moment of danger to bed. Pedro. Can they do it? And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Goal for the host.
And you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
1-0 then. Making progress is Kylian Mbappe. That'll be a Spain throw-in. Kylian Mbappe. Oh, that's not a good clearance. Straight at the goalkeeper then. Now can they make something happen? And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. David Beckham. Here's Ademola Lookman. Opportunity! Well, he's missed the chance, and the keeper didn't have to do very much. Steven Gerrard. David Beckham. Vinicius Junior. Beckham. And the ball with Gerrard. Very timely interception. And so it is, the first half story has been written.
Would the cross secretary please note Mr. Moon is in the building.
So back underway here into the second half. Promising attack this, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Dunk. It's with Vinicius Junior. Can he take advantage? Cleared away. Thomasson. Showing good situational awareness. Running with confidence. Will it be? And there's a quality defender in action. And a throw-in it's going to be. And Eto. This looks promising. Well, a wasted opportunity. It would have been a decent chance, but offside the decision. João Pedro. Goalkeeper has it. Thomasson. So almost at full time, and the home side on course to eke out a narrow win. Stuart, your thoughts?
Yeah, just about edging it overall. It's been a really tight game, hasn't it? Chances at a premium, and you have to praise their defending in that regard. Just got to see out the final few minutes now. No silly mistakes at the back. Yes, but it wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends. They probably just about edged it overall and deserved to be stopped in the end.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. How do you see this one going?
Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Gerrard. Nuno Mendes. Vinicius Junior. Plenty of support here. Lookman. Well, how close was that? Inches away. Ruben Dias. Upamecano. Pedri. Vinicius Junior. It's with Vinicius Junior. Now opening things up. Oh, right in the nick of time. Pedro. And Eto. We need to get tighter here. To be in two minds. I think the threat has been averted. Yamal, Dembele, Lamine Yamal, Pedri. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. Took a nick on the way through, so a corner here. To blast that one past the keeper, but his radar was a bit off. Beckham. Here's Ademola Lookman. Lookman. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. Completely out of trouble here. So, the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage.
With the context, please note, Mr. Moon has left the building.
And away they go again. The second half is up and running. Kylian Mbappe. They keep working away, looking for passing lanes. And a goal! A significant deflection, and no wonder the goalkeeper is looking up at the sky in disbelief.
Well, as the replay shows, it takes a deflection, and as a result, the keeper had very little chance there. They just got a bit of luck.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Beckham. And the ball with Gerrard. Nuno Mendes. And on to Beckham. Steven Gerrard. And the keeper had the measure of that one. Ruben Dias. Pedri. Vinicius Junior. Atletico might be able to cash in here. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Pedri. And the keeper is able to deal with the danger. Vinicius Junior. On to Pedri. It's with Vinicius Junior. Chance for Dembele. He opted for power from close range. He might be regretting that now.
Well, just listen to this crowd. They want a bit more. They know there's still plenty of time to find an equaliser. Surely they get another chance, maybe two.
It's offside. Perhaps he should have been a bit more alert.
And maybe a little bit more aware in the box. He was just too static.
with Vinicius Junior. And there goes the final whistle. It's not the runway as far as the
Thank you very much for your safety and security. There will be 15 minutes delay. From the 6th of August, we'll have access to the exit gate. Thank you for your cooperation.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. What might we see today?
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Well, moving the ball impressively here. Oh, what a hit! From long range and showing how to strike the ball with absolute perfection. Wonderful technique.
Goal for the
Well, we won't
hosts.
get tired of seeing
Number
this, will we?
3.
Because that struck so sweetly. He really does surprise everybody here, not least the keeper. What a good finish that is.
And so Brazil get the game restarted. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they come up with a quick response? Well, it's a bit early for a tackle like that. Well, there we have it, the first yellow card.
Yeah, no messing about. The referee setting the tone here.
It now. Vinicius Junior. It should be. Oh, perhaps this time. Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal. And now it's a matter of avoiding any silly mistakes.
Goal for the hosts.
Well, here he is
Number
again.
10.
What a good build-up this is. With decisive passing, clever movement, and all done at pace, which led to a simple finish. That's a real joy to watch.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Palinha. Junior Alonso. And it's going to be a free kick. Well, that's a fine pass. In a perfect position to cut it out. Might be a chance here. Big chance it is. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Ronaldo. That is that for the first half here.
Now, please remind you that racism will not be tolerated in any form, and offenders will be removed from the stadium
So
and
back
may face
underway here,
prosecution.
and no sugarcoating it. There was a big gulf between the sides in the first half. Will we see a response from Brazil in the second? Samuel. Can he find the right pass? Oh, in with a chance! It's an attack of promise, but no end product. João Pedro. Cleared away comprehensively. Gerrard. Beckham. Pedro. Is it going to be? Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
Well, here's the replay. It all starts with the delivery into the box. Just begging someone to get in the end of it. And he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. 20 minutes to go. Vinicius Junior. Real chance. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, just look at this again.
Goal for the host.
It's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
Oh my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Beckham. Nico Portamade. Very quick thinking there. Lookman. Steven Gerrard. Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
And the substitution will occur now. And there it is, the final whistle. And the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on
Ladies
their
and gentlemen,
faces.
for your safety and security, there will be a 15-minute delay. Those distinct supporters will have access to the exit gate. Thank you for your cooperation.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
We can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire. It should be a cracking game, though.
Oh, chance! So, corner. Well, it looks so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. David Beckham. Gerrard. Dunk.
Alan Keegan, that's Alan Keegan. Please
Pedro.
come to reception. Your wife is
Will they
waiting
be
for
able to
you.
play it in behind the defence? Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. It's got McTominay. Del Piero. And he's made headway. And still danger here. Oh, chance taken. There was opportunism for you, but a disappointed goalkeeper.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goal is very unlucky.
Number 9.
He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of it, he goes straight to the attacker, and the finish is excellent.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. And cleared away. He's in behind. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Oh, he's through here. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him, and no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. David Beckham. And the ball with Gerrard. Now, who can he play it to? Still a chance. That is that for the first half here.
Now, please remind you that racism will not be tolerated in any form, and offenders will be removed from the stadium and may
And away
face
they go
prosecution.
again, into the second half. Dunk. And Eto. Possession one. A real opening now. A glorious chance. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. So a personnel change then. Beckham. And Beckham averting the danger. Well, just getting it out of there was the priority, really, and it will be a throw. Dembele. Alessandro Del Piero. Oh, could be. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, as you can see, it's a great
Arsenal.
save. What a run,
Number 9.
what a goal, and what a player he is.
So back with the action, and Arsenal sprinting away with ease. Samuel Eto'o. David Beckham. Lookman. And they find a gap in the defence. Did well to clear it away. Well, the final whistle almost upon us, and this is not going to be an away day that lives long in the memory. Stuart, give us your take.
Well, where do I start? They've been totally outplayed in all areas of the pitch, but it's their defending that's really been poor today. No structure, too open, not enough desire, and a lack of urgency. This is a worrying performance.
The verdict is offside here. And time for the change now. Gordon. And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors. That's the big story.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your own safety and security, there will be a 15-minute delay until the visiting supporters will have access to the exit gate. Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. What are your expectations for today?
Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Chosen to go through Harry Kane. Kane! Oh, he's got to it!
It's fascinating to save that one. He's really good in those situations.
Well, a pair of steady hands and evidence. David Beckham. It's with Vinicius Junior. A danger here as he runs at them. And now he must score. In it goes. The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, and from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Kane. Now Son. He's in behind. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skills, pace and power. There's no stopping him there.
So back underway, 1 goal apiece here. Vinicius Junior showing good defensive judgment. Kimmich. Alphonso Davies. Ball is loose. Well, as he hit that one, it looked as though it had a chance. Marquez. Kane. Now Harry Kane. Messi. And the keeper more than equal to it. And still danger here. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Still alive. Take the lead. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Goal for Bayern Munich.
Just look at the defending here.
Number 9,
They just don't reach the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of
Coming
45
up at
minutes
half-time,
in
there
this
will be a
game.
display from the police dog display team that stay in your seats for that.
So they get the second half going here. Saliba succeeded in winning it back. Cleared away. Rafael Marquez. Son. Now Harry Kane. And he's broken free. And buying them time.
You have to ask, where's the defender? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Beckham. Here's Ademola Lookman. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Lionel Messi. 15 minutes left for play. And an opening! And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight.
Well, as you can see, he makes it look easy in the end, but I think that's a good finish.
Number
He'll be pleased with that.
Lionel Messi!
Change personnel now. Well, back with the action. Bayern dominant. This is starting to get out of hand, you just feel. Samuel Eto'o seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. Intelligent defending. And so into the final 5 minutes. To Messi. Nico Williams. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of the score.
Just remember there'll be a 15-minute delay at the end of the game to allow 15 supporters to leave safely. Thank you.
They never got to grips with the opposition. They were second best in every facet of the game. They need to do a lot of improving before the next time out.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and my partner, ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk, is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. How do you see this one going?
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully, we get a really good game here.
They pass the ball, but remaining patient. Patient enough. Vinicius! And watched all the way by the keeper. Yamal. Ferran Torres. Bellingham. And he's driving his team forward. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Lookman. And the ball with Gerrard. Gerrard. Nicely constructed. Gerrard. And quite simply wide of the target. Look at DeinyG. Well, great read there to intercept. Real chance. A goal to give them a 1-0 lead. An excellent value for that advantage, you've got to say.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So France get the ball rolling once more. We're about to find out how they're going to react to the setback. Yamal. Vinicius Junior. A good hit, close shave. Ashur Matov. James Maddison. Yamal. Maddison with it. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match.
Now, please remind you that racism will not be tolerated in any form, and offenders will be removed from the stadium
So
and
into the
may
second
face
half.
prosecution.
Can France bounce back after that first 45? Oh, big chance! Is it going to be? We're quite simply not precise enough from that position. Ashur Matov. And the keeper has it now. Steven Gerrard. Pedro. Lookman. Getting forward. He must finish. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now. And they just need to keep the concentration.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play.
#3.
Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Torres. James Maddison. France looking dangerous here. Composed and patient passing. Just couldn't play that decisive ball. David Beckham. Well, a long-distance effort and a highly respectable one, Stuart.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. It's a decent effort, you have to say.
Lookman. Just the clearance that was called for. And the decision offside here. It's going to be a double substitution. Look at DeinyG and Bellingham. And just 5 minutes remaining. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this second
Ladies and
cap.
gentlemen, thanks for listening and for hoping with that soon from me, Jeremy Nicholas, and everyone here at the stadium. Have a safe journey home.
And they created chances as well. It's a great performance.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. Your expectations?
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Dembele. Decent effort there.
Well, he has such good technique. He really did hit that well. He certainly came close there.
And Dembele's given it away. Gerrard. And the keeper reacting just as we would have expected. Just cutting off the supply. And back to the keeper. Enzo Fernandez. On to Williams. Now relying very much on their passing game in a bid to take the lead. Interception to snuff out the danger. And the pass, a good one. In with a chance. There it is. And he could scarcely have had an easier finish.
Well, here's the replay.
Goals for the visitors. Number 17.
That's just not good enough.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Vinicius Junior. So almost up the break here, and not quite going to plan for the home side. Work to do, Stuart.
Well, I've been a little disappointed with their attacking play. It's all been a bit too slow. If they can pass it into their front areas with more quality, switch play quicker, and be more positive in 1v1 situations, I think they'll get back into this.
And there it is, the half-time whistle.
With the prospect seat, please note, Mr. Moon has left the building.
So back underway here, into the second half. Lionel Messi. Will it go in? And it goes! The opening goal of this contest.
Well, here's the replay, and what a
Goals
well
for the
delivered cross this
visitors.
is. Perfectly
Number
placed,
8,
and
Erling
then Hall
Haaland.
demonstrates his ability in the air. He judges the flight, meets it solidly, and beats the keeper. That's how to head a ball.
So underway again here, and with that goal, the challenge has been thrown down. On a different day, it might have gone in.
Yeah, it's a little bit unlucky, really. Decent effort.
Goalkeeper has it. 30 minutes left for play. Messi. Dunk. And on to Beckham. Samuel Eto'o. David Beckham. Here's Eto'o. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. This could square the game. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
Well, here's the replay. And it all starts off with that cross into the box. Just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
And they will make the change now. Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Enzo Fernandez. Steven Gerrard. David Beckham. Now with Mensch. It's with Vinicius Junior. They've got to be really mindful of the time situation, attacking though they might be. And so into the final 5 minutes. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? And the flag has gone up, just when he looked ready to pounce, perhaps.
Well, he was just too static in the end, which is a shame, because that was a dangerous situation.
Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. And there it is, the final whistle. Not what the home fans were hoping for before a ball was kicked
Ladies
today.
and gentlemen, thanks for visiting us. I hope you'll be back soon. From me, Jeremy Nicholas, and everyone here at the stadium. Have a safe journey.
Control of the game. Frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
He's left his marker for dead. It's a genuine chance. And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Dunk. Vinicius Junior. Joao Pedro. And the ball with Gerrard. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Gerrard. Oh, that's not a good clearance. There it is. 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer.
Well, when you see this again, the defending just isn't good enough. The clearance doesn't get enough height on it, doesn't get enough distance on it, and suddenly the ball's being played back into their danger area, and they don't reorganise themselves, and that's why the ball's in the back of their net.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Mateo Kovacic. Baena. excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Could reduce the deficit. Well, a bit short with the clearance. A bit disappointing in the end. Lookman. And the ball with Gerrard. Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance. His technique is brilliant.
João Pedro. David Beckham. Pedro. Asking a lot of any player, quite honestly, to score from that position.
Well, I don't need to say too much about that, do I, Derek?
Lilian Thuram. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game.
Coming up half-time, don't forget, we'll be having the Lucky Raffle, and also don't forget the Lucky Programme draw.
So the referee's whistle as the action is restarted. Pedro. Here's Eto. Here's Ademola Lookman. João Pedro. Samuel Eto'o. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Throw-ins given. Here's Eto. Pedro. And the ball with Gerrard. Beckham. It's with Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Big chance. And it goes! A 3-goal cushion. This is astonishing stuff.
Well, here it is. Get down,
for the
control the
hosts.
ball and get it on
Number
target.
3.
That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
Three goals without reply. Ferran Torres. Vinicius Junior. And into the last 20 minutes. And he has options available. Real chance. Cleared away. Lionel Messi. Torres. Messi. Is this the moment? Well, just couldn't quite control the header, and a disappointing effort in the end. And time for the change now. David Beckham. Well, on the cusp of the final whistle, and the home side really prospering today. Interested to get your take.
Well, the result has never really...
Can he take advantage? A goal! An exceptional performance this! 4 to the good now.
Well, as you can see, he makes it look easy in the end, but I think
Number
that's a good
7,
finish. Who agrees with that?
Haaland.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. The referee blows for full time. It ends in a victory for the home team. No complaints from the
I hope
fans
you
here.
enjoyed your trip to our stadium. Thanks for coming. That's great game.
We
Bye-bye.
saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Forward, real chance. A goal in the early stages, precisely what they have been planning.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Gerrard, David Beckham. Here's Eto'o. Lampard. Nico Williams. Nico Williams. Oh, a twitchy clearance. And a goal to really bolster things for them. 2 in front.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. DeinyG. It's with Vinicius Junior. Fluency of movement. The best clearance. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Bobby Charlton. Looking for the final pass. He's in with a chance. Oh, it was a crucial challenge. Frank Lampard. Ferran Torres. Beckham. And there it is, the half-time whistle.
Coming up at half-time, there will be a display from the police dog display team, so stay in your seats for that.
And away they go again, into the second half. DeinyG. Showing good patience. Well, a passing sequence that's easy on the eye. But then the one that fails to hit its target. Palmer. And on to Sneijder. Getting the ball forward. Well, it could be on for it here. Dunk. David Beckham. Here's Ademola Lookman. Safely away. Cole Palmer. Now with Sneijder. Teammates available. Could be. And a goal! They're running riot here. Almost out of sight.
Well, as you can see, he just about gets that right. Some would say it's slightly lucky, I would say it's perfect placement.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Just 15 minutes remaining. Eto'o. Here's Ademola Lookman. But the keeper takes command. Charlton. Zico. Lampard with it. Williams. Lampard. Easily intercepted. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
After the game, these 16 supporters will find their bus parked right where you left it.
Played in almost every department. The coach has got a lot of work to do before the next game.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Considerable momentum, courtesy of Ronaldo, but what can he produce from here? Well, it did look threatening, but the keeper is happy to claim it. Salah, can he find the right pass? Declan Rice.
Alan Keegan, that's Alan Keegan, please come to reception.
Oh, Ronaldo has scored! The first goal will give them such a lift.
Yeah, here's the set-up play.
Goal
Well, it's a
for the
great back here,
visitors.
isn't it? But
Number
there's still
7,
plenty for him to do.
Cristiano
Under all
Ronaldo.
sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
1-0 then. David Beckham. Samuel Eto'o. And on to Beckham. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Vinicius Junior. Mopping up defensively. Well, inching towards half-time, and probably fair to say the fans were hoping for a little bit better than this. Your thoughts?
Well, it's been a fairly even first half so far, but they haven't shown enough creativity, particularly in midfield, but there's been too many negative passes. If they can get the ball into the front areas that little bit quicker, I think they'll get back into this.
A routine save. The first half here comes to an end.
With the context, please note, Mr. Moon has left the building.
So the second half underway, and Brazil have the lead, but plenty of time for a few twists and turns before this one is over. Well, no real difficulties encountered by the keeper. Lugamich. Dunk. Steven Gerrard. It's with Vinicius Junior. The ball back with Brazil here. Oh, chance! Fractionally offside. So half an hour remaining. João Pedro. Pedro. Oh, it might be. Well, as he hit that one, it looked as though it had a chance. Eto. And they've given him too much space. Going for Brazil. Alex Baena. And he's made headway. And it's got to be. And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping the concentration.
Well, here you can see
Goal
again,
for the
good run,
visitors.
great
Number
strength and a
15.
composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Vinicius Junior. Samuel Neto showing a good reading of the game. Running with confidence. And it's teed up for Ronaldo. Can he put it away? There it is! Victory more or less guaranteed now.
Well, it's a goal you'd expect
Goal
to
for
score.
the
His
visitors.
defence is cool and he
Number
put it
10,
away nicely.
Lionel
We'll be
Messi.
happy with that.
Three goals, and there it is, the final whistle. Not what the home fans were hoping for before a ball was kicked
After the
in.
game, the
Defeat for
visiting
them.
supporters will find their heart right where you
The
left it.
display was even worse. They never got to grips with the opposition. They were second best in every facet of the game. They need to do a lot of improving before the next time out.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray and my commentary partner as always is Stuart Robson. And no question this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. Tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that for me is the area that's key today.
Beckham. Marquisio cutting it out. Pedro. Dunk. And the ball with Gerrard. On to Mensch. David Beckham. Vinicius Junior. Beckham. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Can he put them in front? And still danger here. Defensive resilience there. Mensch. João Pedro. Eto'o. Pedro. Gerrard. A very timely interception. Beckham. And there it is! 1-0. The efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power.
Number 20.
Just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Dembele. Baumgartner. It's with Porro. Another corner here. That might boost their hopes. A bit short with the clearance. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. The first half here comes to an end.
Coming up half-time, don't forget, we'll be having the Lucky Raffle, and also don't forget the Lucky Programme draw. Your number
So
on
the
the back
referee's
page of your
whistle
programmes.
and into the second act of the drama. Well, they want that equaliser, but the passing remains smooth. This could be the equaliser. No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited.
Well, he puts it away really well, as you can see. He's expected to score from that range, but they all count.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Nuno Mensch. He continues his run. Must take the lead here. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, as you can see, he makes it look easy in the end, but I think that's a good finish. He'll be pleased with that.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Claudio Marquisio. Well, moving the ball impressively here. Playing with patience. A wonderful intervention. Lookman. Vinicius Junior. Marquisio. Torreira. Promising ball. Oh, what's he gone and done? And a goal to level this contest. All even.
This is a brilliant
Goal
strike,
for
as
the
you can see.
visitors.
He hits it with
Number
so
3.
much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
So underway again here, and this game is playing with our emotions. Pedro. Now options aplenty. Steven Gerrard. Almost going to be the goalkeeper's ball.
Well, the fans are making so much noise here. They believe the winner's coming, but it needs a moment of inspiration for one of those players out on the pitch. What a finale we've got.
And they're on the front foot, looking for... And there is the referee's whistle for full time. Even Steven here, they can't be separated. We weren't triggered to goals. And Stuart, interested to get your verdict.
Well, Derek, what a good game it was. Plenty of chances, some good attacking play, and a couple of outstanding individual performances. I really enjoyed that one.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. What are you expecting to see?
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Have lost the ball. Verde. Lampard with it. Likes to run with the ball at his feet.